Hey y'all, IrixGuy here, and this is part one of how I make the best chicken wings. So I baked these, and again, these are not finished, but I baked them at a low temperature of 250 degrees for about 30 minutes. And as you can see here, they're definitely not done, but they're this is part of my process because you can see there they're definitely not done, but you can see the juices and everything in there, and that's important because this is how I penetrate my wings with flavor, with the juicy flavor, before I start the next part of the process, and that's actually smoking them on the grill. So if you're curious about what I used on here, I just used some fresh jalapenos, chopped them up. I used some seasoning salt, just a hickory type seasoning salt. That's up to personal preference, whatever you may want to use there. Chopped up some onion and put some Moore's marinade on it, and put a little bit of butter in there. And again, that was 250 degrees for 30 minutes, and these are not done. That's just the first part of my process. This is part two of the process. You can see I've got a lot of good hickory smoke going here. I'm gonna open this up. Whew, smells good. And I've got a dual zone grill. So I've got the heat source over there. I don't want to put these directly over the heat because I kind of want to slow smoke them with this hickory. I'm just gonna put them over here. And again, these are nowhere near done because I only did them at a low temp in the oven of 250. But that should be enough to really penetrate the wings with that juicy flavor. And now we're going to get the hickory, and we're going to get the firmness that the grill is going to provide. And out of best practice, what I like to do, if you like them hot, just put you those chopped up jalapenos on top of them. And while they smoke, that'll even better penetrate the meat with that spicy jalapeno flavor. And again, not directly over the heat. It's a great grill if you want to cook something indirectly and still get all that hickory in there. So we're going to let these smoke for a little bit, and then we're going to come back and I'll show you what's next. The wing sauce is super important because when you bring your wings in off of the smoker, you're going to want to sauce them up, toss them in some sauce. Now there's a lot of off-the-shelf sauces like this that are pretty good, just your standard buffalo. But what I like to do is make my own sauce. So to do that, I put a decent amount of butter in the saucepan, put my saucepan on about medium-high heat, and then I'll add the other ingredients. My favorite sauce is this Texas Pete right here. So depending upon how many wings you have, you may need more, you may need less of this, but I don't have too many wings, so I'm gonna put a moderate amount down in there. The next thing I'll do is do a little bit of soy sauce. Now again, depending upon how much sauce you're making dictates how much soy sauce. I just like a little bit of soy sauce, give it a little bit of flavor, extra kick to it. Worcestershire, you're going to want to put some of that in there. And then can't go without fresh ground pepper. Love fresh ground pepper. That's going to add a little bit of spice to it as well. And then some garlic salt. And then just over this medium-high heat, just kind of stir all that together with that butter. This is what gives your wings a special personality. Because if you just get an off-the-shelf wing sauce, it can be pretty good. But when you make your own wing sauce, that's what makes everything really cool. Now, if you want to spice it up even more, and this is something I like to do, variety of different pepper sauces. This is Butjalokia, super hot. So I'm just going to put a couple drops of that. And these are going to be extra spicy wings. But I was able to achieve that while still maintaining that flavor profile that we often associate with buffalo sauce. So now I've created an extra hot and extra customized buffalo sauce that is just going to be outstanding. Look at that. That butter's almost melted there. And again, depending upon how many wings you've got and how saucy you like them, you know, you may want to make more sauce. But for me, this right here is just the right amount. And you'll see when we toss them here in a minute in the sauce. But see, there's a sauce. It's got a really cool color to it. It's kind of a darker color than just your standard off-the-shelf wing sauce. Like you can see here, and again, this is good off-the-shelf sauce. But see that color, and then see my color. It's darker. You know, give those wings that customized look. Make people extra thrilled when they eat them. There's my wings hot out of the smoker, just absolutely directly right out of the smoker. So what I'm going to do is pour my sauce that I made in this mixing bowl. And again, this is buffalo style. It's my favorite, but the good thing about this, you can serve these wings naked. You could do an Asian sauce. You could do a barbecue sauce. You could do lemon pepper. I mean, there's so many things you can do. So don't feel like when you prepare wings that you got to do them all the same way. I did all of mine the same way, but you know, you could have done a variety of different sauces. Now check this out. What I was talking about, sauce them up, it doesn't take as much sauce as you might assume. See, I'm getting that really good sauciness on the outside of these. Man, it smells good. You got the hickory from the smoker. You've got the flavor penetration from the pre-bake. You've got the buffalo effect from this buffalo sauce. I mean, these things are going to be incredible. And if you don't want to serve them immediately, what you can do is wrap them up in aluminum foil, and that'll keep them hot, and it'll enable the buffalo sauce to even better penetrate the meat. But look at this coating here. I mean, when I finish tossing these, you know, it's hard to get something to go out to a restaurant and order wings that are good. And, you know, for that reason, I just make my own wings. It's so much better. And I know the ingredients that I'm putting in them, and it's just a good experience. Now what we're going to do is plate this up. And I'm going to show you, this is a cool thing, you know, for your tailgate party or whatever. Let's get you some wings out here. I mean, these turned out great. See what I was saying? That was plenty of sauce because they're thoroughly covered. And then I've even got sauce that was left over in this mixing bowl. I'm going to drizzle it over them. That sauce is so good. It's spicy because I added that extra hot sauce. Now check this out. So not on the grill, I was baking my side item. You think carrots and celery most of the time, but check this out. These are cheese stuffed garlic sticks. So I got my cheese stuffed garlic sticks. But that's not enough, because buffalo wings are not to be served without this. Personal preference, some people like blue cheese. I like ranch. You can see here I got this generously sized tub of ranch, because you want something that's big enough to dip these very large wings in. And what better to go with it than an RC? I love RC. So there you have it. That's Chef IrixGuy's wings, and that's how I like to eat them. That's how I like to cook them. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/IrixGuy. Click that bell icon down below to be notified whenever I post another video. And thanks so much for your support. And I hope if you decide to cook these, I hope they turn out as good for you as they do for me. Y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. Thanks again for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. If you're looking for IrixGuy's Adventure Channel merch, like this t-shirt and a lot of other cool stuff, expand this video's description. You can find it all there. Y'all have a good day.